Hey guys, it's Wednesday night, I think. Yes, Wednesday night. It's 10 o'clock. I just got out of the gym. I had a pretty good day today, so yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this and just let you know that this video blog and the next two, they're all gonna be, I guess, sort of together. I've been kind of thinking about this for a very long time, for a couple of weeks now, of how to, I guess, put this one together, because it's been on my mind for quite some time. Because, we have to do these blogs, we have to try to figure out, what to talk about and all that jazz. So, and it's going to be in 3 parts. I'm going to call these blogs Mind, Body, and Soul. And if you forgive me because I did take some notes. They're just things that just kind of popped in my head and things I had to look up, and because it's just something that that I just wanted to do. And if I will let you know right now too is those of you that know me, like I said, I'm not here to preach or anything whatsoever, because of course I'm not the most perfect person in the world. There's no one is. So, but I am going to throw some scripture out, from the Bible here and there, just because it makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, then that's fine. No judgments. I'm just here because I just want to share what's on my mind and my heart, because that's what these things are for. That's what these video blogs are for. I know I've had some fun with the food and everything like that. We've had our fun times, but to me this is serious for me, because this is what's been helping me to get through these past 6 weeks, because we have midpoint this weekend. So again, it's going to be mind, body, and soul, or mind, body, spirit, and how that all kind of plays together with this whole process that we're doing over the next 6 weeks now. So I had to look up a definition of mind. What I found is it says a set of cognitive faculties, including consciousness, perception, thinking, judgment, memory, faculty of a human being's reasonings and thoughts. And then I just kind of wrote down faculty. When I first hear the word faculty, I'm thinking of a group of people, faculty meetings and things like that. So you're thinking of the brain and of the mind, and it comes together to help you do all of these different things, to make your decisions, to thinking, again, your perception, whether it's about someone else or something, or maybe even the perception from here to there, I guess you could say. Your judgment, your memory, which sometimes sucks for me. So I guess what it comes down to is the mind. The mind the brain is a crazy thing. There's a lot of things that go on in there, and with each and every one of us. So I guess we'll get down to it as far as like the thinking piece of the mind. In order for us to get through this process that we're doing, it's thinking about how we're going to plan together to do our food, plan to do our meal preps, or plan to go to the gym, or when we're going to go to the gym, and putting all of these things together. Or when you're at the gym and you're trying to put together your exercise, you're trying to figure out what's right for you and what's not right for you, and what you like to do and what you don't like to do. Because there's some stuff in the gym that I just don't like to do. Like, for example, the rowing machine. I tried to get on the rowing machine about a week and a half or so ago, and it just went horribly wrong. I just could not get the hang of it. I was on there for probably, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes at the most, and I had to get off of it. Even my feet got stuck on the thing when you're trying to strap in, and I just looked like a total goober, just on that thing, trying to row on that thing. So it was just one of those things, and again, I had to just tell myself, what, it's okay, and just kind of move on to the other thing, and not start thinking, well, you're just a failure, or you can't even do that, you're not going to be able to do this at all, you're going to fail. And those are things that I know that I just did not want to start believing. It's kind of embarrassing after you're being on there for no more than 5 minutes, and you have to get off of it, because your butt's hurting, because the thing is like just ramming your butt cheeks, and it's horrible. It's a horrible position, and so it's kind of a humbling experience to have to get off the thing and move on to something else. But then when I find something else that I like, I'm just sticking at it and just getting it, and making good work of that particular workout, And I guess what it comes down to, and I was trying to look up again scripture again. If you don't want to listen to it, it's fine. It's just, this is me. It's 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. It says, "For God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind." And that speaks a lot to what we're trying to do, is not to be fearful of going into the gym, or not to be fearful that we're going to fail, because we're not going to fail. There are 27 of us, and we are all just doing a fantastic job at whatever we're doing. I'm seeing the pictures, I'm seeing the comments, I'm seeing videos and things like that of everyone doing their thing, and everyone is just basically kicking ass. Everyone is doing very, very well. People that have the families and the kids and everything, kudos to you, because you've got so much other stuff. I'm just a single guy. This is a little bit easier for me, but I had to put myself in other people's shoes and really think, man, I've got it pretty easy, and God bless them that they're able to do these things at the same time, and they're having to deal with their families and their loved ones and whatnot, and having to go to work and come home, feed kids, go to the gym, get them up, go to school. That's a lot of stuff to take care of. So my hat's off to you, my teammates over there that are doing your thing. That's awesome that you're doing that. So my advice to you again is just to not be fearful, and keep that flow going, keep that energy going as you're going through your daily routine, and just to remember that, again, you can believe it or not. And it's just me. I do. I really try to put all my faith in God and into what I'm doing as best that I can. Like I said, I'm not the most perfect person, but I try my best, and sometimes I fail miserably, just so bad. But that doesn't mean that I can't continue. I've got to put my boots on by their bootstraps and move on, and just try to keep on going. So again, with your thinking and your judgment and your memory, again, when you're trying to work out, and your memory is, how many reps did I do, or how many sets did I do, or what was that? Was that 12 or was that 8? So the mind is a beautiful thing. It's something that just helps us throughout our day, throughout our lives, and we learn, all the time. And there's stuff stuck in there from years back, and that I've remembered, whenever I was really, really overweight, and I was remembering, I shouldn't do that, or I thought maybe this would be okay to eat this one time. Well, no, it's not. Because I don't want to fall back into that, and damage what I've already tried to do so far. And that's just trying to just stick to it. And so yeah, it's just, the mind is, like I said, a beautiful thing, and it's something that we really need to tap into to get through our life. We cannot just put it off to the side, because that's just not why it was stuck in there. It was put into our bodies because we need it, and it's probably besides the heart, I guess, probably the most important piece of material that we have. And so I guess I'll leave you guys with that, and hope I'm not blabbering on about everything, and hopefully I'm making sense. I guess in my mind. It makes a lot of sense, I guess, because I've been thinking about it for so long. So I guess maybe I'm just going to challenge you to maybe even, sit back and really think about it. And one thing that just popped in my head just now was yoga, and how I've really been trying to implement, yoga breathing and things like that into my workouts. And it really does help. And this helps me think. It helps me to be clearer in my daily life, at work, at the gym, or even just here at home, trying to figure out how to do things. Figuring out what I want in life later on down the road, or when this is all done. What am I going to do after this next 6 weeks is done and Slim Down Showdown is over? What are we going to do? So I got to use this guy right here and figure out what I'm going to do. And so anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. And I love you guys very much, and hope you guys have a great week. And just, again, remember to throw some comments and some shares and some likes down there for me. We have midpoint when you see this. You'll probably see it tomorrow, which will be Thursday. And then you'll see the next one, body. And I'll work on that one for you to try to figure that piece out. And so again, good night. And I love you guys. Hashtag Team Chef Kitty. And don't forget to show the other guys some love too. Again, there's 26 other people that are doing the same thing that I am. So I really, really encourage you guys to go and check them out. read their blogs, because everyone's got a different story to tell. And so yeah, so good night.